Thank you so much for clicking on my video. I am Dr. Jacinta Mpali Nkanamori, your transformational coach and spiritual counselor. Welcome to my video. I implore you to subscribe to my channel and click on the notification bell if you haven't subscribed yet. When you click on the notification bell, you'll be the first to receive notifications every time I upload videos. Now, today is day 10 of denouncing all disappointments and the habit of perceiving outcomes or events as disappointments. This is day 10 of that 21 days annual denunciation and self-cleansing technique using the mirror method to let go of all perceptions, relationships, definitions, codes and contracts, and all their manifestations, negative manifestations that have created havoc in our lives. This is letting them go, dissolving them by denouncing their existence and our attachment to this existence. Now, very briefly before we get started with the session, the habit of perceiving things as disappointments also indicates that you expected things to happen a certain way. You embarked on a goal and also created expectations that a goal should manifest in a particular way. Now, when we have expectations, we are also positioning ourselves for disappointments because expectations create tension. That means you're so attached to a future outcome that when it doesn't manifest the way you want, you're definitely going to be disappointed. It also means that you have a habit of attaching to things, and the habit of attaching to things is a tool of the ego, because when you attach to things, you have removed yourself from the flow of life. Attachments are stagnants. They are like blocks. They are like big huge blocks in front of you that prevent you from viewing the bigger picture and being open to everything and allowing things to be as they are, and just knowing and having faith that everything that happens as it happens is for you instead of it being against you. So that habit of perceiving anything as a disappointment should be dissolved and denounced from our systems so that we can go through life being grateful for everything as it is and releasing our attachment to things so that we can be grateful and present, and absolutely having faith in life and in God within us, that whatever manifests in whichever way it manifests, it's for us instead of against us. All right, so let's get started with the process. Now, I invite you to grab a mirror and position it in front of you. Make sure that you will maintain the stare throughout the session. I encourage you to speak every word with emotion, involve you or tap into your heart and generate emotions for every statement as I make it. Remember to repeat after me. I'll try to be as slow as possible so that you can follow and repeat the statements as I say them. I invoke the Holy Spirit. Holy Spirit, please come. I call upon all my guardian angels and your healing teams. I call upon my birth angels and your healing teams. I call upon the Spirit of God within me. Connect with the Spirit of God within me. Holy Spirit, anoint my words with your oil. Empower my words with creativity. Transform them into creative instruments. I now denounce this habit of perceiving and defining things as disappointments. I denounce the existence of this habit of perceiving things, defining them as disappointments. I denounce this habit's energetic representation. I denounce any physical manifestations of this habit. And I denounce all energetic generations that could be logged in all my chakras. I denounce the existence of any energy that has been generated from my habit of perceiving events and situations as disappointments. I denounce this energy, its existence, from all my chakras. I resolve, dissolve, disempower, disorient this habit of perceiving things as disappointments and its energetic representations that could be logged in all my chakras. And I now invite the Holy Spirit to anoint all my chakras with its oil, purify, rejuvenate, and renew my chakras. I denounce the existence of this habit of perceiving events as disappointments and its energetic manifestations from my body, mind, and spirit. I denounce my grip on this habit. I use the holy oil to cleanse my spirit. I denounce the existence of this habit from my bloodlines. I denounce the existence of this habit of perceiving events as disappointments from my mother's side and father's side. I anoint my mother's and father's sides with the holy oil of the Holy Spirit. I purify my bloodlines and dissolve this habit of perceiving things as disappointments. I release my grip on this habit. I let it go, and as it leaves my beingness, it's transmuted into love and light. I denounce the memories of all the disappointments, all perceived disappointments, logged in all my chakras. I denounce the existence of all the negative manifestations, energetic manifestations of the memories of disappointments logged in all my chakras. I release and let go of all memories that represent disappointments. I let go of these memories. I resolve my habit of retrieving these memories. I denounce their existence. I detach from these memories. I detach from the perception of these memories and release them from my system, from my chakras, from my mind, body, and spirit. I denounce the existence of all disappointments and their energetic representations logged in my subconscious mind. I release and let go of these disappointments. I denounce the existence of all triggers to these disappointments. I release my grip on them. I resolve all relationships with these disappointments, perceived disappointments. And as I let them go from my body, mind, and spirit, they are transmuted into love and light. And I seal this process with divine love and wisdom. Thank you, all my guardian angels, the Spirit of God within me, and the Holy Spirit with your holy oil for healing my life. Take a deep breath right here, and we are done. Now, just to reinforce what I just said and to inspire you a little bit, remember that everything that happens can never overwhelm you, because you're the perceiver of all things. You're the one who perceives them. You're actually also the one who perceives the one who perceives them. You are not of the nature of this world. You're not a thing, so nothing can overwhelm you. And I encourage you to start questioning, to know who perceives things and who defines things, and if the things you perceive really do exist in the actual realm of things. I encourage you to start asking yourself, who is looking behind my eyes? And when you find it, you realize and know your true nature. Alright, so thank you so much for clicking on my video. I appreciate you guys. In the interim, I'm sending you abundant love from my heart to yours, and look out for video, I think 11, to denounce more crap that you might have accepted in our beingness. Love and light.